Look, man. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on, because look, man. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Misery loves company, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Well, first off, let me introduce myself. My name is Roberto, for those that don't know me. For newcomers, my name is Israel Rod. For those that already know me, I'm daddy. I'm brother. I'm him. So I just want to introduce myself. I am the therapist. I am the healer. I am the sage. I am the being of the light. I'm the one who God sent here to put everybody back on the map. Because a lot of my brothers and sisters got taken off the map and threw out the playing field. So we here, God sent me here to let you know. Look, man, even if you off the map, that don't mean you got kicked out. Nuh-uh. Get back up, get back on your feet, and come back home. And misery loves company. Hold on, let me fix my head. Cause I ain't pulled out this Boston Red Sox hat in a minute. But look, let me tell y'all something. Hey, don't let these people, look, when you done left a narcissist, or when you left narcissist, or if you overcame a narcissistic situation, hey, you got power over them. You got power over the pack. So like, let me tell you something. Misery loves company. Don't let these people take you back to the unhealed version of yourself. Don't let these people trick you out of your position and knock you off your pivot because you didn't get this far to allow miserable individuals to take you back to that unhealed state, to take you back to the version of yourself to where you devaluing yourself. You done already been through that. But see, misery loves company. And bro, let me tell you something. They gonna wanna rob you of your happiness. They gonna want to, because our happiness is genuine. Our happiness is true happiness. Like I say, it's genuine. These don't possess no real happiness on the inside. They faking it. We living it. Like, Robert, what did you do to acquire such happiness? Let me tell you something. I've been through H-E-L-L. But see, it wasn't me going through H-E-L-L. It was me overcoming H-E-L-L. So once I overcame all my trials and tribulations, once I cut everybody negative and toxic off, it was nothing left but peace, because it was just me. But see, it is in that isolation period where Robert had to find himself to where, Robert, what is it that make you happy? What's your internally? Because this is an internal game, yeah. If you're dealing with narcissists, if you're dealing with miserable individuals, let me tell you something. They ain't aiming for what's on the outside. They aiming for what's on the inside. Because guess what? They have nothing on the inside to offer. They don't have no happiness. Hold on. Woo! Say, bro, I just walked up this hill. Ooh, I just walked up this hill, man. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. That hill ain't no joke, bro. And it ain't even, man, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm a fitness fanatic. I'm addicted to fitness. But see, this ain't I don't know what it is. It's like, and my stamina and endurance is off the roof, because cardio is a must for me. So I'm always on the stair climbers. I'm always on the rowing machines. I'm always on the treadmills, because I gotta build. That's how you build stamina and endurance, for those that don't know. And if you ain't educated on cardio is very important to the body. I mean, a lot of people be like, you don't need cardio. Yes, you do. That's good for the immune system. That's good. Let me tell you something. You need to burn them calories if you losing weight. And if you trying to and if you want to be defined, and if you want to be toned, you still gonna need to use cardio, because cardio will define you and tone you. But anyway, we ain't finna get into all that. Y'all, you ain't finna get into all that. This me. We ain't finna get into all that. But look, yeah. But look, you gonna have to find yourself And once you find yourself, you're gonna have to. This is why it's important that you isolate yourself from a lot of from individuals in general. Let me tell you something. I could be married to you, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna need to be alone. Like, Robert, but I'm your wife. I know. I just want to be right there. I know you want to be right here, but see, I just want to be alone. Like, where you finna go? I'm finna go up in the other room. Can you just sit up in the living room right until I just get done doing, till I just get done isolating? Because I'm in there praying. I'm in there talking to God right now. But see, I don't mind. You my wife. I don't mind you coming up in there because you ain't even. I wouldn't even have you up over here. Yeah, you wouldn't even be up over here. So I don't need to isolate from you because you're a part of my happiness. You're a part of my peace. And we didn't choose no wrongs. We chose the right one. So like that's just what it is. Even that's whether the homeboys, friends, like, Robert, you want to come hang out? Nah, I need to be alone. It is in being alone where I grew the most. It is in being alone where God can talk to me and so he can direct me on what I need to do. But it is in being alone to where you find out your true happiness. Because guess what? When you find true happiness, nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take that away from you. But see, at the end of the day, when you was dealing with past narcissistic individuals, let me tell you something. They was trying to rob you, and some of our brothers, some of us let them rob us, some of us didn't. But see, if you empathic and you was born pure-hearted, they could never take your light away from you. It's in you, not on you. We'll be upset one day, but at the end of the day, it'll still be a genuine smile on our face because we cannot hate. And we're not miserable. Although people try to bring us miserableness, we understand the rules and the regulations to the game. See, we be the overcomers. We be the defeaters. We didn't lose, we won. And when it was time to fight, we did not run from the battlefield. Nuh-uh. We stood our ground and we faced these motherfuckers head on and took them down. So Robert, what's the rewards of that? Oh, endless happiness, endless peace. You get your life back together because nobody outside you can affect you because you know one thing. My power is within. I'm loving myself. I'm taking care of myself now. I'm being the best version of myself, not for anybody else, but for me, because I was always used to pleasing everybody around me. I was used to pleasing. You wasn't used. You was manipulating to pleasing individuals because guess what? They was taking advantage of your pure heart. That's why all my brothers and sisters who possess a pure heart, you got to learn how to guard yourself because you happy. You're not miserable. They're miserable. Their job is to cause chaos and confusion amongst you because they see what you got, but see, they don't want it to exist. But see, if they can't stop it, let me tell you something. If they can't stop it, they're gonna try to control the narrative and control how other people see you. It ain't gonna work though. Because guess what? All these attempts that these individuals do, whether that's narcissistic parents, whether that's narcissistic co-workers, whether you're dealing with a narcissistic spouse, whatever your narcissistic abuse situation was, whatever your situation was, I don't care, the friends, family members, if you dealing with a narcissist, remember something, misery loves company, so they gonna get off by trying to break you. But see, once you can't allow yourself to be broken. You can't allow yourself to be broken. That's where that isolation come in at. That's the isolation. Let me tell you something. That's training. That's training. And let me tell you something. Once you find yourself, you're not even gonna be around. Once you find yourself and once you experience peace, true peace is you isolating yourself and you self-reflecting so that you can, not for anybody else, no, for yourself, so that you can live on your purpose, so that you can be happy, so that the negative influence around you can't influence you. Because there's a lot of people up out there that's miserable, and they see that we get and see that we not. They see that we happy. They see that we got everything going for ourselves. And you want to know what's crazy? We wasn't always happy. We wasn't always this individual. We wasn't always this individual. We had to fight. We have to battle in order to acquire this happiness. So if I didn't already, if in my past I didn't did everything to overcome narcissistic individuals. I done did everything to heal from these individuals. Okay, and I'm at a healed state. Why would I let some miserable individuals take me back to that unhealed state? Why would I? That's giving power up over them. That's where you have to develop emotional intelligence. But see, when you got grace, you gonna understand these people miserable. So it's not me, it's them. And I understand if they suffering internally, whatever went on in their past, they suffering internally. So the pain and trauma they trying to bring me, it's a reflection of themselves and what they going through. So once you understand the rules and the regulations of the game, I'm not going to affect you. I know why. I know exactly what you doing. I know why you doing. So that's power up over you. That's power up over you. But see, you're not going to do it again because I'm not going to allow you to do it again because you're not going to take my happiness away from me. I got the weapons. Period, point blank. What up, fool? Y'all hear that dog? What up? I got them weapons. It took me years to heal. It took me a long time to get to this healed state. It took me a long time to become the best version of myself. And now I'd be damned if I allow somebody to trick me out of my position to go back because you miserable, you unhappy, you didn't overcome your situation. It's the fact that these people not even gonna see we the healers, right? You don't want to have a conversation with me and ask me like, Robert, what did you do to acquire this? What did you do to acquire such peace? What did you do to acquire such happiness? And we dealing with narcissists. They not gonna try to learn from you, and they gonna try to steal from you because guess what? These some immature children. They so used. Let me tell you something. If you couldn't join them, beat them. So at the end of the day, these people, hey, let me tell you something. One thing about narcissistic individuals, they suffer from that. How they treat us is always a reflection of themselves and what they've been through. They could never in their life overcome what we've been through because they will never be strong enough to overcome what we've been through. Because let me tell you something. They couldn't beat the devil, so they joined them. We refuse to join. And when you refuse to join, of course you're going to battle. Of course the devil going to be mad and he going to send his little minions at you. But at the end of the day, what you don't realize was that God was preparing us to defeat you. Because you're not going to rob his children of his happiness. You're not going to rob me of my happiness. You're not going to rob me of my joy. You're not going to rob me of my peace. Period, point blank. I did not get this far, and God didn't get me this far to allow individuals to rob me. Let's just say if you went no contact with your narcissistic parents, if you went no contact with them, stay no contact. You know the business. You know what they about. Let me tell you something. Of course they're gonna try to be like, I've changed. I've changed, and I'm sorry. Because look, you taking your presence back is what's killing them. But see, what's gonna take you back to that unhealed state? What's gonna trigger them internal wounds is them being around your presence. You don't allow the devil back in. You don't allow the devil back in. You don't allow these individuals back in. They are not to be allowed back in your life because they was here to cause great confusion amongst you. These people tried to break you internally. They tried to break your spirit. They tried to do everything in their power to break your spirit. But see, once they realized it didn't happen, that's the ultimate defeat right there. They be asking me, Robert, why, man, why people be hating on me? Like, why random people be staring at me? Why this woman up in a restaurant? Like, it was a woman in a restaurant caught an attitude with me yesterday. But see, I ain't finna get upset with you. I'm not finna, man, you this, you that. Guess what? Nuh-uh. That woman at the restaurant, you're miserable on the inside. You're hurting on the inside. See, and I know I'm a being of the light, so of course you're gonna be triggered by my presence. Yup. And boy, that's what they gonna try to do. That's what your co-workers gonna try to do. Remember something, they miserable. Your co-workers miserable. Yeah, we all working at the same job. Yeah, we making money, but at the end of the day, no, who said that y'all walked in happy? Who said that y'all walked in peaceful? If you was actually non-miserable, you wouldn't gossip, you wouldn't spread rumors, you wouldn't try to make it it wouldn't be in your spirit to try to come towards the beings of the light. You would seek us out for healing. You would seek us out for help. You ain't gonna seek us out to love bomb us and manipulate your way just to where we can self-destruct. Like when people be trying to ask me information, I'm not telling you nothing personal. I'm not telling you nothing personal. That ain't your business. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, let me tell you something, 9 times out of 10, people don't want you to people want you to open up to them so that they can have something to use against you to take you down. Period, point blank. That's why you gotta have discernment. Yeah. That's what miserable people do. Yeah, that's what this the misery loves company. So like everybody in the companies just say misery loves company. Misery loves company. Your co-workers love miserable. Your parents, narcissistic parents, miserable. Your that dude you was dating, that girl you was dating, yeah, they miserable. They still miserable to this day. Why? Because guess what? They come break you of your happiness. So at the end of the day, if they can't rob you of no happiness, hold on, bro. Y'all need to fix y'all sidewalk. This city got all this money and y'all can't even afford to fix this sidewalk. Who is the governor? I'm gonna have to call the governor and tell them like, look, y'all, excuse me, sir. My name is Israel Rob. I'm the #1 neighborhood healer, and I was just wondering if I could use my power and influence to encourage you to just fix the roads and fix the concrete in the neighborhood, because this is not good for you. This is not good for the civilians that we walking on this broken concrete. And if I trip and fall, I'ma sue the state. I'm gonna be like Ezel off Friday. I'm be like, no, you know how much you can get for slip and fall in the store? You know how much money you can get? I'm always looking for some money. I'm always looking for some big money. So at the end of the day, I literally pretend as though I bust my ass on this broken sidewalk and go straight to the state and sue. Even if I lose my case, I tried to get some money. Because the system be trying to get over on us, and then they be mad once we try to get over on them. That's what I'm saying. How y'all systems designed for us to set ourselves up for failure, and then guess what? Once we start playing the game better than y'all upset. 2 people not to mess with: the feds and the IRS. Take my advice for it. These 2 people you do not want to get on their bad side. The FBI, the feds, and the IRS. I do not want no smoke with these individuals. Period, point blank. I know not to. So everybody pay their taxes on time, and everybody file their taxes too. And yeah, I don't care what you got. Go ahead and get that money, but it might hate. Don't do it. But yeah, let me get back to the video. Because misery loves company. It's somebody with Robert. It's somebody every day trying to try me. But see, it's up to me to maintain composure, because I must not allow miserable individuals to trick me out of my position, because I didn't get this far. And they hate it. They hate the one thing. Let me tell you something. One thing about healed individuals, everybody hate healed individuals because they can't break us. They can't steal from us, and narcissists are identity thieves. See, they can't steal our qualities and characteristics and traits, because you never been where we been. You didn't overcome what we overcame. You didn't fight when it was time to fight. You failed. And you're not gonna use me as a host to make yourself feel good. Period, point blank. You're not gonna use my presence and borrow my presence, my strength, and steal my strength away from me because you didn't have enough strength to overcome your situation. Nope. And then you gonna get mad. Yeah, they gonna get mad. You not borrowing my presence. You not finna borrow my presence, because I develop boundaries. I got integrity, and it's not personal. Let me tell you something. What I've been through in my past, I overcame that. So I mustn't, and I cannot allow no individual to trick me out of my position till I can go back. That's my fault. If I allow miserable individuals to take me back to an unhealed state, that's my fault. It ain't their fault, it's my fault. That's me giving power over these narcissistic individuals. That's me giving power to the individual. That's robbing me. Yeah. Like if you've been in a toxic relationship, don't hop back in a relationship. You gotta heal from that. You're gonna have to take you're gonna have to take 2 years. You're gonna have to take some. If you finna hop right back into something, let me tell you something. If you're gonna hop right back into something after you just got out of a toxic cycle, you will never heal. You will never in your life heal. I promise you, you ain't gonna never heal. because you don't have time to heal. Now you distracted. Remember something. Narcissistic individuals, they just remember something. They live their life according to validation and opinion. So they get out and they seek attention. They're arrogant and boastfulness. So we don't possess these qualities because we are of God. So like, yeah. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all, they evil. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. Oh, I read in the comments, I made a post, right? Hey y'all, we back on the highway. We back on top of the world. We back on top of the world. But anyway, yeah, man, I made a post I made a real post because once somebody show you who they really are, believe them. It ain't no such thing as retrusting somebody after trust was broken. Yeah, somebody in the comments talking about you can also retrust. I be like, no, you can't. I be like, shut your weak, naive ass up. That's why, let me tell you something. That's why when you turn around, that's why when you turn around and the knife be in your back, and let me tell you something, it ain't the devil's fault, it was yours because you're weak and naive. Sitting up there having the mentality, oh, I can change somebody. You can't change nobody. Because guess what? That's internal. If they wanted to change, they would have did it. Actions speak louder than words. If someone broke trust, it's no trust there. Where does trust come from? It don't come from out your mouth, it come from out your heart. Yeah, once somebody break trust, you can never regain trust again. And let me tell you something. That don't mean we enemies. That don't mean I hate you. Guess what? If I can't trust you, guess what? I'm out. And even if I love you, guess what? I'm gonna love your ass from a distance. Yes, sir. You know, cause that's on me if I was to allow a snake back in my life. Anybody weak and naive, that's your fault. Period, point blank. Facts. And and I'm just too strong. I'm way too strong. I'm a whole lion. So if you weak, you beat. And I stand on business with anybody. Anybody who cross me, anybody that comes to, we stand on business right then and there. A lot of people don't stand on business when it comes to themselves. And be sitting up there talking about what Christ did. Christ stood on the business. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying this, because I had to put that in the video, because I don't want my brothers and sisters to fall at the hands of being naive, because the devil will take advantage of your heart. He's looking for that. He's looking for ways. The devil always gonna be looking for ways to infiltrate you. If you got weaknesses, when one weakness is a weakness you can have is being naive. When I'm talking about retrusted, we cannot retrust you, because you have broken a sacred bond. You have broken a bond. So, and then on top of that, I'm a once in a lifetime opportunity. I never wronged anybody. I never crossed anybody. I never lied on anybody. I never smeared no one name. I never was disloyal to a woman. I ain't never cheat on no woman. That ain't in my heart. That ain't in my spirit. I ain't never crossed one of my homeboys. I ain't never ratted. If I'm guilty of something, the only thing I'm guilty of is loving the wrong people when I should have loved myself. But see, I know that now. So guess what? I don't care who mad at me, because I don't care who at me, because I'm putting myself first. I'm supposed to put myself first, because me putting myself before others was killing me. Hungry for life and thirsty for the distant river. I remember her hands in the way the mountains look. The war is still raging inside of me. Come on, Sade, come on. I can still feel the chill. Sade, I reveal my shame to you. Come on, Sade. I wear like a tattoo. I wear like a tattoo. For real, I'm shot up out here. Look, man, look. I'm walking around. I wear a tattoo. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I was guilty of. I was guilty of, I was guilty of putting myself, putting others first because my heart bigger than my body. Yeah. And I'm not finna guilt trip over me doing that, because I had to realize, like, once you get older, you realize that, wait a minute, my own actions can cause my self-destruction. But see, that's that self-reflection period. That's that self-reflection period. Because people tried to make me miserable, but I just could never be miserable. And I'm like, God, I know they trying to break me, but like, I don't know why I just can't be broken. Like, why you keep blessing me? Like, I can't be broken. Like, I know I'm like I said in my last video, I'm hurt. I know I'm hurt, but at the end of the day, I'm pure-hearted. I'm hurting, but see, it's in my nature to love you. It's in my nature to be positive with you. It's in my soul. It's in my spirit. And that's when I realized, because Robert, that's your superpower. You want to defeat evil. Guess what? The only way you can whoop evil and the only way you can defeat evil is by displaying love. We didn't say love them. Take your love away from you. Let's just take my narcissistic parents, for example. Let me tell you something. It's crushing them right now, because the son you took for granted on top of the world, you ain't gonna never get that back. You ain't gonna never get that back. That's me, but see, that's God letting it be known, like, you're never gonna get him back, because he off limits. You don't, look, they doesn't deserve me. Yeah, they doesn't deserve me. Because guess what? If you deserve me, guess what? You will be right here with me. I wouldn't have to isolate myself away from you. I wouldn't have to go no contact with you. Because guess what? If you never wronged me, I would never be speaking this way. And it's not the end of the world. You just got to watch who you pay attention to, who you give your love and your time and your energy to. That's why I'm glad I went through my narcissistic situation, because if I didn't go through it, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I wouldn't be able to fluently articulate myself and heal my brothers and sisters and give them a blueprint on how to get out, and not on how to get out, but how to overcome the situation. Yeah. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. If I'm smiling, it's because I'm happy. Yeah, that's why. And I'm gonna keep displaying my happiness. I'm gonna keep displaying my love. I'm gonna keep doing it, because I know because that's what God sent me here to do, and that's my weapon against the devil, letting him be known. No, sir. I walk with Christ. No, sir. You can't do it. You can't do it. That's anybody. That's co-workers. Everybody miserable. It's 2025. Miserable individuals is on top of the world. They are miserable, because guess what? Instead of them trying to find true happiness, true peace, they trying to go, they trying to steal. You ain't gonna never find true happiness and true peace by trying to steal. Let me tell you something. The only way you're gonna find true happiness and true peace is by not stealing. STEALING. No, but to be still. It said in the Bible, peace be still. Narcissistic individuals can't never be still, because guess what? They still battling that war within. The people like they got demons. They are the demon. They already done chose their side. So if you weak and naive, keep telling yourself that they got demons. No, they are the demon. Period. Point blank. The creatures that you reading about in the Bible, that's your mama. That's the co-worker. Them the individuals. Period. Point blank. God warned us, this is who you, let me tell you something. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. And if you dealt with narcissistic parents, let me tell you something. A man's enemy is going to be a man's worst enemy is going to be the enemies of his household. Indeed. Yeah. If you at work, let me tell you something. If you at work, you minding your business, hey, and you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got to do nothing with narcissists. You ain't got to do nothing with miserable individuals. The only thing you got to do is pop up and show your presence. They going to look at you and they going to target you because, let me tell you something, nothing superficial, no money, no material. Your happiness isn't centered around money and materialism or lust or what somebody can do for you, because guess what? You already experienced firsthand that money, materialism, and lust can't do anything for you. These are superficial things on the outside that you can distract yourself with. The only truth, no, we done already been through that. So once you realize that it's nothing outside of me that can make me happy, all of my happiness is within. But see, you got to heal first. You got to heal. And healing is a process. You ain't gonna heal right then and there. It's gonna take you a couple of years, take you some months. Even if you heal, you gonna have your days to where you know, because we human. There's people out here that's gonna try to trick us out of our position at the end of every single day. But see, once they realize that they can't, let me tell you something. Once you stand on a business with the devil and his demons, they ain't gonna mess with you. They gonna try. Because one thing about narcissists, they gonna try to target you. But if you are a warrior and if you already got the tools in which God provided you with to defeat them, they ain't gonna mess with you, because we gonna stand on business right there. No, Soon as the devil come knocking on your door, no. Soon as the devil, I'm like Jesus Christ. I'm here to look. I can make you a rich man. I can give you everything. I don't want it. It's nothing that you can do for me. I know if I'm taking your hand, I'm sacrificing myself, and I'm also sacrificing my connection with God. So you at the end, and God was the one who helped me overcome you and defeat you. So guess what? I'm gonna slay you right here, then and there. Thank you for coming right in front of me. This ain't even about me. This about God, because God first. I don't want to sacrifice and mess my connection up with God, and I never will, because God is a loving God. So like, that's just what it is, man. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. That's what a lot of people gonna try to do. That's what a lot of people gonna try to do. That it's 2025. It's a lot of miserable individuals around, period, point blank. But see, they don't see. They move in deception now. See, back in the day, somebody used to be, a miserable individual, you already know somebody miserable. Now it's gonna be hard. If you don't have discernment, if you're not educated, guess what? They gonna be able to infiltrate you, because they walk in deception. They didn't already practice the art of deception, because who children they is? They same children. Oh yeah, they the masters of deception, period, point blank. But see, they ain't the masters of deception up over here, because we possess discernment. We already know you're fake. We already know you lying. Yep. And if anybody, let me tell you something, if anybody want to know how to defeat a narcissist, let me tell you something, you're dealing with pathological liars. Question them. Keep questioning them, and the more you question a narcissist, the more triggered they're gonna become. You can ask me, Robert, any question you want to ask me. I walk in straight truth. I don't live no lie. You can ask me anything, because guess what? I'm not living a lie. And I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I overcome my past circumstances, and my intentions is pure with everything and everybody. So I don't walk in darkness. When you walk in darkness, guess what? You got to find somebody's personality to steal. You got to steal, and you got to operate based off fake happiness, period, point blank. But it's killing a lot of people that even when you faking happiness, it's gonna kill you, because guess what? Them ain't your real qualities and characteristics. That's not in your heart. That's why when they come around us, let me tell you something. That's why when they come around us, they can't stand us, because they already know we living like that, and we don't have to fake it. That's the number one reason why they don't like us. Then once they know we got power over them, we better than y'all. I'm not lying to nobody. We better than y'all. We look better than anybody that's miserable. All you narcissistic parents, narcissistic spouses, narcissistic co-workers, we better than y'all. We look better than y'all. We got more money than y'all. We more accomplished than y'all. But see, nothing materialism can make up for the simple fact that God is our biggest blessing. Let me get a moment of silence. Can I get a moment of silence? Everybody bow their head. Amen. Go on here, go on, let's get a moment of silence. Yeah. And you gonna be mad at me because guess what? So if somebody miserable, let me tell you something. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm finna go right behind. I'm finna rat. Like that's I keep telling y'all I'm a rat when it come to narcissists. I'm a rat when it come to Satan and his demons. I'm gonna tell God. Satan don't like me because I'm a snitch to God. On me, I'm gonna tell God. Admit it. I'm like God. He messing with me. These demons messing with me. God, can you please give me clarity and strength and wisdom on how to defeat these individuals and overcome this situation, whether or not I got a job or not. I already know what I'm walking into, but God, I'm not entering this job without being prayed up. Yep. That's just what it is. As soon as I walk up in there, all eyes on Israel Rob, because guess what? The king has walked in. He got power and authority over us. We can't even defeat this man. He was created to defeat us. Not even gonna mess with him. Even when it comes to females, I can't go dig him. I can't even manipulate my way in his life because he'll eat me alive. He already know I'm lying. But then he gonna operate based off looks. I mean, we did in the past, but see, I'm grown. And yeah, it ain't nothing. And I don't care. And then the devil come disguised as a beautiful being. So yeah, so I don't care what you look like. It's what's on the inside. You could be up in the gym. Let me tell you something. You could be a fitness model. You could be a beautiful woman. But at the end of the day, if this BBW into the room, guess what? I'm gonna talk to the big bone woman because guess what? I said no, I'm gonna always go with the beings of the light at period point blank. Yeah, you look good, but see at the end of the day, I'm in the gym. I'm doing what I need to do. This big woman gonna be happy to love me. Oh, I got a man that's in shape. I got a man that take me. Yeah, we can. I'm Troy off. Why did I get married? I'm finna take this big woman to the gym. You might be insecure, but at the end of the day, you would have married a guy. So I want the best for myself. So you're gonna be the best version of yourself. And guess what? I'm not trying to control you. It's not even about control. I want you to be the best version of yourself. It's not that I'm trying to tell you to do nothing. I love you enough to show you that, hey, look, you might be an insecure woman, but look, let me show you, let me take you to a different playing field. Let me show you another lifestyle. You can do it. Yeah, we can start by walking first. Then we ain't got to go to the gym. We can start by walking first. Then once we start walking, then once you start building that stamina endurance, we hit the gym. We start hitting them stair climbers. We start working out. Then boom, like a year, 3-6 months later, you done dropped like 130. But see, your love and respect gonna be for who? The king. Because guess what? This man loved me from the first moment he seen me. He just wanted to best me, so my love and my loyalty gonna always be with him because he didn't love me based off this dude genuinely loved me. A lot of women tell me, Robert, you the first man to ever do something. I'm like, I know, and I'm gonna be the last because yeah, a lot of these dudes faking, they ain't living like that. But see, I'm a blessing, so like at the end of the day, hey, sweetheart, let me tell you something. This is why I can't be with you, even if that hurts you. Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. Get with me when you get on. Hey, get with me when you heal. That's good you heal. I won't be there because I'm already on my purpose. I'm gonna be somewhere else. But I'm just using that as an example. Because ain't nobody there with me. I had to do everything by myself. And that is why I'm so strong, because I had to fight by myself. I overcame everything by myself. I ain't had no love. I ain't had no family, no friends, no support. I was just out the gate fighting. I didn't even know I was going to overcome the situation. But I did. And I'm glad. Hey, dudes, bro, don't be up on that type of stuff, bro. Like, hey, let me tell you something. The devil gonna try to trick you up out of your position, but at the end of the day, hey, it's but see, it's 2025. The broke is worse than the ones that's got money. Period, point blank. Yeah, it's the broke that don't got none because they under the impression they walking off entitlement. In their mind, we worth more than what we are. The sky is blue, but if you say the sky's red, man, it's red, man. I promise you the sky's red. Like, I'm this, I'm that. You sure is, aren't you? Sure is. Let me give you a round of applause. When the last time you hit the gym? What health supplements? What are you doing? Nah, I just, action speaks louder than words. You finna hate me because I'm finna question you because you talking to the real deal. And if you lying, I'm gonna run through you. And you wanna know the thing about it? It's bothering them because, look, you mad at us because y'all miserable, but see, we not finna accept y'all misery. We not finna feed y'all miserableness. We're not. Yep, we ain't finna feed them. We ain't finna give them our presence. We not finna entertain them. Period, point blank. They can't stand it. I don't care. On me, I don't care. What you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? I don't care. That's what you get for lying. That's what you get for already deciding that you wanted to join Team Satan and live a lie. Once you sell your soul, you ain't getting it back. You just gotta operate based off deception and fakeness. You gotta go steal a personality. You gotta go steal someone else's qualities and traits and personality because you know for a fact you would never possess those qualities and traits of your own. Because guess what? You ain't strong enough to endure and overcome. You're not an overcomer. You're a runner. You're not a fighter. You're a runner. Then y'all be sitting up here mad at us because we everything y'all wish y'all was. But see, y'all mad at us because we refused, because we did the work. God wasn't gonna let us fail no way, period, point blank. So if you, like I say, you're not mad at me, you mad at the source in which I come from. You just taking your anger and frustration out on me because you can't get to my creator. And and guess what? I'm on this earth. So it's that's demon's way, and that's the devil way of letting it be known. Like, we ain't for you. I'm like, what you gonna do? What's happening? God sent us, God got us, we some warriors. You know God got us strapped, right? Yeah. Like let me tell you something. My word, my mouth is my greatest weapon. The truth can cut a motherfucker. The truth worse than a bullet because guess what? A bullet will go right through your body, but the truth will pierce your soul. It'll have you want to kill a nigga. It'll have you want to just up yourself. Period, point blank. That's why I don't understand why they be messing with us when they already know we'll snatch their soul. They don't even have no soul. We'll break your little spirit. Hey man, hit that, man. Don't let up, man. Don't hit that, man. That's a V8. Ooh, I love the sound of a V8. Oh, woo. I'm a car man. I love the sound of that. He ain't even do it right. He's supposed to. He gonna do his for like 5 seconds. You downtown, bro. Let me tell you something. Police station ain't all the way down there, man. You for at least 20. We trying to hear that echo. We in them Hellcats because we need them Hellcats that can outrun the cops. Period, point blank. I'm so sick of Hellcats. Hellcats is overrated. Everybody can get their hands on the Hellcat because you can just go steal one and take the you can go take, if somebody got if y'all ever, I'm finna expose everybody that got Hellcats because a lot of niggas got Hellcats, they ain't got no money. So like, them like, Robert, how I get that? You got you a booster, you got you a car booster. Yeah, somebody had, this still set it off. Somebody had stole somebody's car and took the tracking device off of it. See, I'm gonna get my money. We gonna get ours the right way. You ain't even got to steal. Why not make, because guess what? Once you get caught, don't be mad at the police and don't try to outrun the police, bro. You in a stolen car. How you got this, how do you stay, your house look like shit, but you able to get this over $20,000 car? And you ain't even got no job. I be wanting to steal. I be wanting to go back. I be wanting too. I'm not even gonna lie. If you looking at if you a booster, if you can give me a Hellcat, be like, Robert, I can get you in the car you want. Just we gonna do that. Gonna take that tracking device off there. If somebody can find me a Bet Z06, don't do it like set it off. Say, bro, go ahead, set it off. Don't stick that thing through the window and steal that motherfucker. Take the license plate off, spray paint that, put it in your garage where you know it ain't hot, because it get hot. Once that car's stolen, you gonna be hot. You gotta hurry up, do that. Let me stop playing, y'all. I'm sorry. But like, if y'all ever just decided that y'all didn't want no car, man, look, you know you can get a car, right? You know you can just get one from a booster. They'll take the tracking device off there. FBI, if y'all looking at this is not me. I would never do that. That's them. So if you're gonna get somebody, go get them. But the tracking device is gone. It's gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be hard to get them. Yep. And that's an example as of today's video. Like I'm finna get the money. See, the person that stole the Hellcat, once you see me pull up and I done paid legitimate cash for the Hellcat because I work my ass off, guess what? If you stole it, you gonna be upset because guess what? Look, man, I don't have to move with a chip over my shoulder. We doing things the right way, and a lot of people cheating. We ain't cheating. We ain't stealing because we can't do it. If we do something like that, we gonna get punished immediately. Period, point blank. Because I've got a high calling, and when you work for God, and once you do something that gets outside of our administration, our punishment gonna be more severe because we knew better. Yep. And I ain't finna ruin my future or jeopardize my future for nobody. So you know what? I just do things the right way. But see, it is the mistakes that I learned in my past to where I know for a fact how to move, and I know right from wrong. Everybody know right from wrong. And if somebody say they don't know right from wrong, let me tell you something, you a damn lie, because it's not about what you know. It's right and wrong. It's in your heart. You can be the dumbest motherfucker on planet Earth and still know what's right, because what's right is what's done in your heart. So like, yeah, that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. And this video 46 minutes long, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna come with a part 2, and I'm gonna end this right now because I know we at Chick-fil-A is right here, and I would take y'all in with me, but I'm selfish when it comes to Chick-fil-A. I'm selfish. I don't want y'all here while I'm eating my food. I don't want you here. So let me tell you something. Like MTV Crib say, my dear brothers and sisters, I love y'all. May God bless y'all. Do not let these miserable people take y'all happiness away from y'all. Y'all got the weapons to defeat them. And if you in the midst of battling, you getting prepared. God is preparing you to overcome and defeat them. You getting the weapons. May God bless you. I love my dear brothers and sisters. But like MTV Crib say, I don't know where the fuck y'all about to go. Because I'm finna go to Chick-fil-A. I don't know where y'all about to go. But you can't stay here. Bounce.